What's going on, beautiful people of YouTube? It's Renebean, and this is going to be something fun, new. I think this is going to be an interesting idea. A lot of you guys out there always see my finds and my pickups, but I think it would be fun to go on the Discord server and look at all the finds and pickups that viewers get. They always submit random pictures of all the things that they pick up throughout the week, and I think it'd be a neat idea to go through them, check them out, and see some of the crazy stuff that's still being found today. So if you're not a member of the Discord server, I'll leave a link to it in the description, as well as a pinned comment. So if you want to post your own pickups so other people can see and they might be in a video like this, there's the links to do it. So anyway, sit back and relax. Let's check out these pickups. Alright, so as you can see, I mean, it's the basic Discord server. It's broken down on the left. I mean, you got general tab if you just want to randomly talk, shipping hacks, game room pictures, buy, sell, trade. It's a whole bunch of channels over there to choose from. But one of my favorite channels on here is the finds and pickups. It's just where people, when they go to yard sales, flea markets, thrift stores, wherever it may be, whatever they get, they'll post pictures of it. It can be a few games at a time. It could be one game. It could be a massive haul, as you're going to see some of these people post. There's so much of an assortment of random finds and pickups. A lot of this stuff, what's crazy is I don't even get to see a lot of it. We get so much activity on this server that I can miss out on quite a bit. So some of the stuff we're going to be seeing for the first time together, which I think is going to be really awesome. Alright guys, so the first pickup that I'm going to show here is from Bizarro Flash 27, and let's see what we got. As we can see, we got two PlayStation 2 Slims, very nice, the silver. I'm telling you, those memory cards, pick them up when you can. It says he paid $35 for this. It says weekend finds. 4 NES games. I see Super Mario 3. We got Tecmo Super Bowl as well as TMNT 2. And I can't remember what wrestling game that is. Maybe Tecmo Wrestling. Some nice PS2 games. We got Korok or Chorok. I can never remember how to pronounce that. But with the additions of the other games, $35 for those two Slims and those 4 NES games. Excellent deal right there. So moving down, I can already see I see a Rob, man. God, anybody that finds a Rob, I always congratulate them. They're hard to find. They're usually broken, missing all sorts of pieces. It says he found this guy out in the wild along with a nest and 4 boxed NES games. What the hell did you pay Jonage 00 there? $50, not bad. And the Rob looks pretty good. I see that he's got his little attachment. He's got his hands, which one of mine was missing the hands until I had to order a replacement. This is how I found it. Congratulations on that pickup. $50 if you got 4 boxed NES games as well. Can't beat that deal. I think he said 50, but still, great deal. See, look at this. This is one thing that I love right here. This is Quaxton. He posted that he found Mario Party 4 for $4 at Goodwill today. Absolutely amazing. You can still find this stuff at Goodwills. I know it's getting very hard to find anything cartridge-based at any of the Goodwills now, but disc-based stuff, it is still out there and it can still be found. I know some Goodwills still will sell you cartridge stuff out on the floor, not necessarily shipped off to their fulfillment places where they sell on eBay and whatnot. But it's getting harder and harder to find that stuff. So when I see stuff like this and people are still getting great finds at Goodwill, it's always a pleasant sight to see. This one's really nice right here. I really like this. This is for the PS3. This is from Elite Sellers, and it's the arcade stick for Mortal Kombat box too. I don't see what he says what he paid for it. He says he found it at the flea market, but that thing looks very nice. The box has some damage, and knowing him, he resells as well. I know he didn't pay that much for it. Congratulations on that find. That just looks amazing. Look how he does his pictures. His pictures always come out really nice. When he does his listings too, they always look really good. I don't know if he's got like a photo cube or something. He's got to with something like this. His lighting's excellent. But congrats on that. I would, if I had the room, I'd definitely love that. If I'm sure they made an Xbox variant, that'd be the one that I'd go after. But damn if that doesn't look good. Another picture that he posted on here about it, talking about how it can be opened up. I didn't realize that. You got a little bit of storage down here, and you might be able to do some modifications to those buttons and whatnot. I'm sure people have. That's a cool find right there. I didn't even know that thing existed. I've seen fight sticks many times before. I found a few. Fight sticks can be worth a whole lot of money when you find them, especially for things like Dreamcast and a lot of the modern consoles too. Believe it or not, the 360, PlayStation 3, as you see here, they can fetch quite a bit of money. Not everything on the Discord server is all video game related. Like I said, this is a big group of people that resell, so you're going to see all sorts of random things. And this one comes from my main man, Alfredo, and Alfredo is an awesome person to the server. And as you can see here, he found this Hello Kitty water dispenser. He said he paid, what'd you pay for this thing, Alfredo? $2.49 at Goodwill. How big is that? I can't really, I don't know if that's full size. It looks smaller than like a full size, but that's still cool. He finds a lot of interesting things you wouldn't think would sell. He sells the hell out of them. He's got a bunch of people on the Discord server going crazy about the Rock Band guitars and Guitar Hero guitars. I've sold them in the past before. I honestly I don't mess with them that much, but he sells them very well locally, and he does a great job. So Alfredo, keep up the good work, buddy. All right, so this find right here is from a Mr. Frog Puppet. He was the second person to ever get gold on the Discord server, and what that is if you look over here to the right, where my face is probably covering up a lot of it, but we got it broken down. You got silver, bronze, and gold members, and that's a feedback system for people who buy, sell, and trade. So if I look at anybody that has a rank, I just automatically assume it's a trustworthy person. Depending on how much they trade, their rank goes up. And he reached gold. That means he's done more than 15 trades. I don't know how many he's at now. He's probably like 20 something. But this is his find here. It says he time to post my finds for the weekend. Genesis was 2, Xbox was 20, and Power Glove sensors were 5. The XF, you got Power Glove sensors for $5. Excellent resale opportunity there. And the Pac-Man tabletop was 25. So all that not bad. Honestly, with the Xbox, I unless you needed it, I don't touch them. I got stacks of Xboxes in the shop. They're heavy. They don't sell for much. You got to remove the clock caps out of them. But if you needed one, $20 ain't bad. And if it works, by all, more power to you. $25 for that tabletop's not bad. Those things can go anywhere from like 50 to 100, just depending on the condition. And definitely with those sensors, man. The sensors, those things can sell all day. People always need them. I don't understand why. The Power Glove is terrible. You've never seen me playing with. I've played with mine. I probably won't play it again. It's more of a novelty. But people need it. The sensors are, you'll usually find the glove before you find the sensors. So, very nice finds, my friend. Now, this is one of those finds right here that are just absolutely incredible. This is from Asian Tiger 5.0. He says he just scored big time, very dusty, but for 25 bucks, this offer up deal blew me away. These are one of those finds where you look at it and you're like, it's no possible way you got that for $25. I can believe the hell out of it just because I found finds like this. I get people all the time be like, you never found that, or you stage all this. Sure, that probably can happen with a lot of people. With something like this, I always lean to the fact that I usually believe it just because it's happened to me. And if you got this for $25, absolutely incredible. I can already see one of the fantastic controllers. You got a slew of fantastic games. 2 copies of Smash Brothers. That's always a little odd. One's worse than the other. But, a lot of people always wonder why you might have 2 copies of a game at a yard sale or something. You got family members, you got brothers, sisters, and if you have multiple consoles, which as you see here, more of the reason to have so. So if you got this for $25, man, you have scored big time. This next pickup right here comes from KRMN, a bunch of, if I can't pronounce it, I ain't gonna try. Some of these names on here kill me. I got some funny ones. I've seen some wild names on here. But this one right here says $25 haul. He doesn't know where to start. And that's another good thing about the servers. We offer a lot of help. There's channels under here for toys or just advice. And that's one thing we like to offer. And it looks like he found a whole bunch of toys. 25 bucks. As a lot of people know, I came across huge toy pickup here recently, and I've been doing very well off it. $25. This does not look bad at all. Oh yeah, very nice. So look for your dates, look for your manufacturers, go through it piece by piece. You never know what the hell you're gonna have until you look this stuff up. Toys are still something that I'm learning, and I'm getting there. And it's just, man, you get a whole bunch of stuff for $25. A lot of this stuff I don't see anything like insanely crazy off the bat, but then again, like I said, my knowledge ain't the craziest. But what I do see is a lot of lots, and for $25, I don't think you're gonna do bad on that at all. So these next pickups come here from a Jake Padani, maybe Padani. I'm gonna go with that. I'm gonna say Jake. $70 pickup, and we got a N64 here, fantastic controller, Ocarina of Time, and a box Game Boy Advance. $70. That's a great deal right there. You got that expansion pack, and those things have climbed in price. They're like 35, 40 bucks now. That in your game, there's your money back, and you got possibly a complete unboxed Game Boy Advance, so not bad. And an $80 pickup here. He got a PlayStation Vita lot here with a handful of games. Very nice. Vitas are getting harder to find. I've yet to find one in the wild, so for anybody else that has found one, congrats to you. So it looks like you got some good games in here as well. So we got Persona 4, Assassin's Creed, Mortal Kombat. Very nice. So, Mr. Jake Bedoni, congratulations, man. That's a great pickup. So this next pickup is from a Mr. Josh, and he says $85, or 85 for what he got this for. And right away I see a new Nintendo 3DS XL, very nice. That's obviously a little bit more than your money back already. And 4 awesome games. You got 3 Pokemons and Metroid. But the kicker on this lot is that jacket right there. That thing is very nice. The Legend of Zelda, man. I sell a lot of clothing, and video game related clothing sells very well. He's probably going to end up keeping that. Hell, I would. That would definitely go in the shrine. That is a very good pickup for $85. I see no reason why it wouldn't be. Another thing I like seeing is like when people get like entirely shocked of stuff that they find, and I get that feeling when I come across something crazy. And this is one of those. This is from Barry Fox, and he paid $30 for this right here. What do we got? We got Resident Evil 0 for the GameCube. Dot Hack Quarantine. Oh my goodness, I can't make out Final Fantasy, maybe Origins, possibly. And Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 2, very nice. And Indigo Prophecy, $30. That's a great deal, man. Definitely congratulations to that one. I'd be very happy with that pickup myself, man. So that was very good. This is from the same person. This is where he said it was all flea market, I guess. $37 altogether from what he spent. In that first pickup, we had Dot Hack Quarantine, Resident Evil, Dragon Ball Z, and yeah, it is Origins. So the additional $7 for the Lost World, Wii U, that's probably Madden, something like that. Urban Reign, that's a fantastic pickup right there. That game's not necessarily talked about, and it holds a good value. And man, congrats on that. You definitely did well at that flea market. This pickup here comes from a Cadillac. That's a trip of name. $90 Facebook find right here, and we got a complete unbox Wii U, the Super Mario 3D World edition, very nice, and a Mario Wiimote with Super Smash Brothers, Nintendo Land, and of course Super Mario World. And you got 2 Pro controllers over here for $90. That's a heck of a deal. I'm still anticipating when Wii U starts climbing. Like right now, it just kind of seems like it's going down, but I just anticipate like the consoles becoming more and more sought after. Same with the games, and I can only imagine it's going to be sometime soon when people want to get back into collecting the Wii U. I just don't see a whole lot of people doing it. I don't have that much Wii U stuff, honestly. I got the console, I got a few games, but there's not much that I want for it currently. But I can only imagine how much it's going to climb here in the future. This right here is like I love seeing stuff like this on the finds and pickups. This is from Avis Miller. He says pickups from my neighbor, all for $1. Very good stuff for game collectors. He got 4 tubes or 5 tubes of Goo Gone, man. That's an excellent deal for $1. Goo Gone is a necessity if you are a game hunter, collector, or reseller. You need this stuff. I mean, your whole day consists of smelling nothing but Goo Gone, and it's not a bad thing because the stuff smells fantastic. So for $1, you did well. Congratulations. This is from SWUPDO5. Says $12.75 thrift store pickup. And I don't know what the hell that plug and play thing is, but that's what intrigues me about this. It's got three games here. You got Metal Gear Solid 3, Death by Degrees, which I am not familiar with, and The Godfather. Not terrible. I probably would have picked it up for that bootleg. What it was, Stealth Assault Radical. I don't know what the hell that is. Somebody's probably going to comment and be like, "Man, you don't know about this." It's true, I don't, but it looks interesting. So, congrats on your find. So one of the last pickups here that I'll show for this episode at least, this is through my actual administrator here for the Discord server, Steve's a great guy. You probably heard me mention him many times in a lot of videos. And what will happen a lot on this server is people will be like, I'm hoping to go pick this up, or I'm going to try to get this lot. Or, they'll post a picture and be like, is this worth getting? He obviously knows what he's getting. But he posted this picture that says sneak preview of what he's going to be picking up. And as you can see, my goodness, Final Fantasy 3 Chrono Trigger in the box, Secret of Mana. You got some Dot Hack down here. Those what are those? The DVDs? I can't really tell. But man, this is a pickup that I saw earlier, and I will show you if we can get down to it. So here is that pickup from Mr. Steve, and as you can see, we got some good stuff here. Now I reached out to him. I want to know whenever we were talking, I asked him, I was like, what's going on with this pickup that you got? He's got a buddy that goes to yard sales, hits him up, and he just wants to make quick cash, and he hooks Steve up big time. So that guy's making money. Steve's going to make a lot of money and good stuff for his collection. So as we can see, we got a lot of good manuals here, strategy guides. These are the games. This is what people want to see here. Final Fantasy 3, Chrono Trigger, Secret. I mean, he just, for the price that he told me that he paid for this, was absolutely phenomenal. It was a great deal on his end. He's got some other stuff here as well. Oh yeah, a lot of this stuff I actually didn't even see. Definitely some good stuff here. And then moving down, we got Silent Hill Homecoming. I prefer it on the 360, but I'm just an Xbox person. And what else we got? We got PlayStation 2. So whoever picked this up, he picked out some good things. There's some not so great stuff in there, but like I said, I know what he paid for this. It was definitely well worth it. And then he's got binders full of stuff here as well. Gladius. Oh yeah. There's some gold in here, man. Absolutely. So congratulations, Mr. Steve, on your amazing pickups. You always get some good stuff, and I always like seeing it. So that's it, guys. That's all I got for this episode. I know it's a weird thing, and I'll probably end up continuing to do it because it was kind of fun to go through the stuff. A lot of this stuff I didn't see. I know there's tons of stuff that I know people are going to be like, you didn't show this, show this, show this. Trust me, I understand completely. I'm just picking out a few things here and there, and if I do another one of these videos, it'll just be random for the most part. If something strikes my eye that I want to show and talk about, I'll show it. So to everybody who's not a member of the Discord, like I said, the link will be in the description as well as a pinned comment. Come show me your finds, put them in this channel so everybody else can see and talk about them. And if you had questions, you can reach out to me directly to do so. But with that said, guys, I hope you all enjoyed this. And as always, take care and enjoy the rest of your day.